How's it going, folks? Hope everybody's doing good. Today we have Libra, Celtic cross. Let's see what you got. First out, Ten of Swords, crossed by Seven of Wands, Ten of Cups, the Hermit, Princess of Pentacles, Four of Cups, Nine of Swords, Seven of Swords, Prince of Wands, and the Devil. All right, so let's start with the recent past here, Libra. The Hermit. So, may have taken some time to cave out, as I call it. Being alone for a reason, so that you can gather your strength, get in touch with your inner knowing, spirit, and kind of harness your power. Sort of a regenerative energy. Definitely a regenerative energy. Self-love, to gain clarity and perspective and start again from a place of that. Bring your power, your light into yourself, and basically amplify it so that when you're ready, you can help others. And so that this light in here, is his lantern is the star. And so you're harnessing your light. So when the time comes, you can emerge and help guide others. That's the recent past. And you want to do that. So yeah, you can achieve this feeling of absolute fulfillment and happiness in the relationships in your life, friends and family, loved ones. Achieve that beautiful life. And, something you're going through has ended something that was not what you wanted. Kind of a nasty situation coming to an end, right? And crossed by the Seven of Wands. And so you were just fighting this, standing in your power. Like, I don't like this, I don't need this, I'm done with it. That opposition of, this is not what I want to be in. And knowing that you are not wrong for feeling that way. You're not the person in the wrong here, it's the situation. Princess of Pentacles, so that's this version's Page of Pentacles. So this energetically, first of all, this is possible outcome energy. So this can be a message or an opportunity. It's coming up with some real potential, some real value. A seed to plant, to learn, that could yield something of really of value. Learning opportunity, a communication with that benefit attached to it. Stability, wealth, longevity, an offer of that coming in. Something worth a damn. Near future, Four of Cups. So it can be an energy of apathy. You're kind of tired. You don't see any clear answer for your problem or what you want to achieve. It could be just because you're worn out. But oftentimes, the answer can be right there, right there next to you, right in front of you. But you can't see it sometimes because you don't have the eyes to see it yet. Oftentimes it's just a slight perspective shift. Maybe you love yourself a little bit, get a little rest, and then the answer will appear, will present itself. And maybe it's something that you already are aware of, you just haven't seen it in the right light yet. You haven't seen its benefit yet. Current energies. Excuse me. Nine of Swords. So this is worry. Just, tossy-turny, worry energy, overthinking because of whatever you've been through recently, right? Just being stuck in that loop of thought. And so the need for rest, right? Clear that mind out. Give yourself some self-love. Environment that you are surrounded by energetically. Seven of Swords, so a need to be clever. And also maybe you feel like you've been perhaps taken advantage of in a situation. So the need for you to be clever to evade that, leave that situation, and prevent further deception and or damage. The need to be smart, clever. Prince of Wands, this deck's version of Knight of Wands. This is your hopes and fears. Hoping that this situation will change energetically quickly, and that you will have a fire lit under your butt and be inspired once again. Passion, creativity, and that it'll come fast and it won't be a slog to get there. Right? Yeah, passion. Outcome. The devil. This can mean so many things. Obsession, control. So I would say coming out of that control, that enslavement feeling, like something is lording over you in a situation that you don't want, you don't like. You've been there long enough, and it's time to break free. Time to get that creativity back, that zest for life back, right? To go for something that gives and doesn't deplete. You want that. You want that grounded, rich, resplendent offer that you deserve. Let's look at the bottom of the deck just for a little. The Hierophant. So this means many things, but it's a dynamic of an institution. So this is also godlike energy, source. And you probably feel it guiding you out of this old situation and into something better. Because the old situation, obviously, right? So you feel the pull. You feel the pull to get out of that Ten of Swords. Because you were right. Wasn't you just being in your head? That situation, time to go. Time for that coin. Something that gives. Something worth a damn. Yeah, Libra. All right. Y'all have a good weekend. Peace.